Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
Here's Gray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Horston. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Heidemann. Wilson pulls it down.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Here's Talbot. And here's Wilson. Outside Young. Launches a three. They get it back. Wilson with the bucket.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
Bucket is good.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective close in.
Now here's Johnson. Sinks the triple.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Gray. Wilson sets a screen. To the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really one of the best players in the pick and roll. Wilson has a great feel off the screen.
And 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Talbot. Back to Gray. Wilson sets a screen for three. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide-open opportunities.
Here's Johnson. Fires for three. And the Storm, another three.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Aces trailing. Pass to Talbot. Back to Gray. Outside Young. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Aces. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Dolson. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson.
We're watching an elite shot blocker go to work. Great timing by Wilson. That's something she seems to have mastered.
Hard to stop, guys. He poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
And here is Johnson. She's got 6. Pass to Dolson. Inside. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the Storm, Letitia Heidemann. One shot.
Gray with it. Wilson outside. Up top, Young. Out to Gray. Jacks up a three. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Johnson. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, this recent era of WNBA hoops has been one defined by super teams.
Yeah, and those super teams generated an enormous amount of interest, which has really helped push the league forward.
And look, I think expansion is going to spread out some of that talent, which means we might be entering a new era, one that's characterized by parity.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, after winning her third MVP in 2024, no one has won that award more than A'ja Wilson.
Yeah, picking up number 3 at just 28 years old. Wilson's on a trajectory we have never seen. A 4th MVP would set a new league record.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Second chance shot, and Wilson finishes it off.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Melbourne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Dolson sets a screen. And the Storm miss again. And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside Carter. Pass to Smith. Now Wilson.
Horston defending.
Double team on A'ja Wilson. Shot clock at 5. And here's Young. They get it again. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
And the lead goes right back over. What a seesaw battle we've got here.
Absolutely. This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can grab it. Somebody's got to take charge.
Let's see how it plays out.
Now here's Horston.
Shoots a 3. Carter with the rebound. Now the Aces with it. Here's Young. Goes back up. Shot's good by Smith.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Seattle trailing here. Now Heidemann. Pass to Johnson. Unloads. And again, it's the Storm missing. And it's the Aces with the ball. Now here's Smith. And here's Carter. Johnson defending. Here's Gray. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Playing with an advanced feel for the game, Gray doesn't usually force shots, and she reacts to defense as well.
What's up?
Hey, when you think about the best rebounders in the game, Melissa Smith has to be in the conversation.
Well, statistically, she's been a top rebounder in the league. Smith is 6'4", does a nice job boxing out, getting physical in the paint.
Now here's Horston.
Pass to Heidemann.
And here's Horston.
To halt the run.
Look, that's good.
This game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides. This is much-watched basketball.
Let's hope they keep it up.
Here's Gray. 5 points in the game. Wilson, good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Here's Holmes. Here's Heidemann. Misses the 3. The Aces with the lead. The left wing. Chelsea Gray for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Here's Cook. Pass to Dolson. Now Heidemann. Gray defending. And here's Heidemann. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Now here's Wilson. She's got 12. Gray with it. Shoots. And again, it's Las Vegas.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Here's Smith. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
They've come into this game with a very aggressive approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
Yeah, it sure is working, Tim, and they're finding the open lanes to the hoop and just owning this game early on.
What a start.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Cook. Holmes knocks down the 3 ball. Here's Gray. 8 points for her. Now here's Wilson, guarded by Dolson. Shoots a fader, and again, it's Las Vegas.
Clearly, they had a pretty good grasp for the game plan coming into this one.
I know it's early, Tim, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something changes quickly.
Absolutely.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Aces on top. They're up by 11. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post presence.
Parker Tyus off the drive. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And here are the Storm now. It's a 13-point game. Now Brown. 3-pointer. The rebound by Parker Tyus. Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. From outside the arc. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. You know, let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Fader on the way, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Lexi Brown.
And here is Lloyd. Gray outside. Back to Lloyd. Fires the 3. And the Aces another 3.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Lexi Brown on the wing. Lets it fly. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Shot by Parker Tyus, no good.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Samuelson, covered by Lloyd. Pass to Cook. From downtown, rebound by the Aces. Outside Lloyd. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best two teams in the final. It doesn't matter if you're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
Pass to Heidemann. Here's Holmes.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Now here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Heidemann. Makes it off the glass.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
And here are the aces now. The lead is 15. Gray outside.
Here's Parker Tyus.
Outside Carter. Shot clock at 6. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good and she'll go to the line. The Aces making a switch.
Kennedy Carter, shooting one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, in 2023, Cheyenne Parker Tyus was named to her first All-Star game at age 30.
Pretty incredible, doing it in year 9 of her career with the Dream. Parker Tyus easily setting a new career high at 15 points per game. Such a great lesson in continuing to work on your game, and great things can happen.
Pass to Young. Nice move. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Flashy handles for the Young, certainly doesn't lack confidence on the floor.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all, and it isn't what you call the best of performances from them.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. Melbourne, guarded by Young. Now Heidemann. 5 points in the game. Let's go with a 3.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Outside Young. Gray outside. Young. Off the mark there with the 3.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Here's Horston. And again, it's the Storm missing. Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. There's the triple. Talbot, no good. Here's Melbourne, guarded by Young.
Pass to Horston.
Here's Johnson. Clock at 6.
And here's Melbourne.
Guarded by Young. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Aces. Gray outside. Out to the right wing. Talbot hits the three-point bomb.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
A difficult situation for Seattle. Pass to Heidemann. And there's the pick.
And here's Melbourne.
Johnson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Gray with it. Doubled by Johnson. Now here's Young. Here's Talbot. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Melbourne. Pass to Horston. Here's Johnson. To the inside. Here's Heidemann. And again, it's the Storm missing. Here's Talbot. Gray outside. Pass to Young. Parker Tyus. Can't cash in from the high post.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Johnson outside. Forced in the screen. Johnson inside. Defended by Turner. Shot's good by Johnson. And it's the Aces with the ball. Parker Tyus up top. Pass to Talbot. Gray. Now Talbot. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. Missed that scoring opportunity and having a bad 3-for-9 shooting night. And here's Horston. Here's Johnson. He's guarded by Parker Tyus. Here's Heidemann. Down low. Here's Horston. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
I'll tell you what, Horston is a terror inside. So athletic and so strong.
Pass to Turner. Gray. Outside Young. Now Turner. Soft touch off the glass.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Here's Johnson. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Coach has a look like, are you kidding me?
Pass to Talbot. Turner. Here's the pick. Gray up top. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Getting the shot off just in time. Great poise from Gray.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Melbourne. Here's Heidemann. Good on the three-point shot.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Outside Young. Parker ties the screen. Chelsea Gray for 3. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting hot, 71%. 5 for 7. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Horston. She's guarded closely. Pass to Melbourne. The 3 is up. And the Storm, another 3.
3 points.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Three-pointer, Jackie Young. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through one half, it is ahead, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Wilson has been dominant in this game.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Seattle with the ball, trailing by 19. Here's Heidemann, Gray defending. Now here's Horston. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Takes the 3, and the Storm, another 3.
Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
And stolen by Horston. Here's Melbourne. Now Johnson. Now Melbourne. Heidemann. Gray defending. That one goes. Count it.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Talbot. Wilson the screen. Here's Talbot. Gray outside. Here's Wilson. Back to Gray. Now Talbot. Fires from deep. Tries again. Smith, no good. And the Storm with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Horston. Now here's Johnson. And here's Melbourne. Shoots over Young. And it's Seattle scoring again. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the paint. Here's Wilson. And that time also missed a shot. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Horston. Now here's Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Heidemann. It's Melbourne. Off the mark, had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Young. Pass to Wilson. And here's Smith. Johnson defending. Outside Young. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Nalissa Smith picking up the assist.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Up top, Johnson for 3. Good for basket number 6 for her in this contest. She's shooting 6 for 12.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Dolson. Inside. Deflects the pass. Heidemann, no good. Now the Aces with it. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Gray. Wilson. Here's Talbot. It's good from long range.
Coming into the league as a great passer, Young has that radar on her, knowing where everyone is on the court.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, it's not easy being a head coach in this league. So what is the key to being successful, fellas?
Well, you start with good players. I mean, without good players, you're not winning games. And that's kind of the bottom line from my perspective.
And I'll throw in keeping players engaged. You got to make sure you put them in positions to succeed. You have to nurture them as basketball players.
Horston with it.
Pass to Johnson. Dolson. She's guarded by Wilson. To the middle.
Here's Horston.
And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
At the line for the Storm, Jordan Horston. One shot.
One shot.
The definition of a plug-and-play teammate. Horston can go in, guard nearly the whole lineup, and make a huge difference.
Outside Young. Pass to Talbot. Launches it. Storm with the rebound. Here's Dolson. And a shot goes in.
And give Dolson all the credit, working her tail off to be in position to convert in transition.
Here's Gray. She's got 13. Now Wilson. Over Dolson. A nice shot by Wilson.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
Now Horston.
She's got 7. Pass to Heidemann. Nice D from Chelsea Gray.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
And stolen by Dolson.
And here's Heidemann.
Pass to Johnson.
Here's Horston.
Just 5 to shoot, and that one drops for her.
An inside first player. Jordan Horston has a little throwback in her game.
Now here's Gray. Now Smith.
Horston defending.
Now here's Wilson. Over Dolson. And it's Wilson missing. And here are the Storm now. It's a 10-point game.
Pass to Melbourne.
And the lead is down inside single digits.
Good job to create the easy bucket.
And here are the Aces now. And here's Gray. She's got 13. The 3 ball buries the long-range jumper.
A smart player. Gray plays to her strengths and generally makes quick and precise decisions.
Here's Melbourne. She has 7. Johnson outside. There's the 3.
It's hauled in by Smith.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Pass to Young. Unloads from 13 feet. And that one's good. Wilson.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now Horston.
And here's Johnson. To the inside. And stolen by Gray. Down low. Here's Smith. Again, Las Vegas.
Nice move by Melissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
Now Heidemann. 10 points for her. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Heidemann. Melbourne. To stop the run. And that one's good. Heidemann. Timeout called the Aces.
Las Vegas calls timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here are the Aces now, leading by 12. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Holmes. Wilson no good. Here's Holmes. She's guarded by Wilson. And here's Holmes. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Inside, Turner. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Has to Cook. Dolson sets a screen. Fades. Asia Wilson grabs the board. And the Aces with possession. It's a 14-point game. Gray with it. 16 points for her. And again, it's Las Vegas.
So dangerous in that pick and roll set. Gray can move the ball, but option one is her excellent shot.
Samuelson outside. Hook. Pass to Dolson. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Out to the wing. Wilson in the post. Kelsey Gray for three. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Aces on top. They lead by 13. We'll be right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Up top, Young. Shot from 16. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here are the Storm now. Trailing by 13. Samuelson's shot is off.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Crafty password, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Here's Heidemann. Clock at 6. Has to Cook. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Carter. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Young. Off target from outside. And here's Heidemann. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the paint. Carter, that's good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Now Heidemann. Samuelson outside. Has to Cook. Now Heidemann from deep. Shoots over Carter. Heidemann, no good.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Here's Talbot. She's guarded by Samuelson. Here's Parker Tyus. And the basket is good.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot to end the cold run. Samuelson's shot is off. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Turner with the bucket.
A great offensive rebounder because of her awareness and effort. I'm impressed with Turner.
Samuelson outside. Heidemann defended by Carter. Pass to Heidemann. The three. It's hauled in by the Aces.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Took the opportunity when she saw it.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Cook. That shot is good on the assist from Katie Lou Samuelson.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Timeout called the Aces. On defense, Seattle. Took him no time at all on that one.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Horston. Now here's Johnson. Defended by Carter. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Heidemann, no good.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Out to Gray. Wilson the screen. This one for three. And the Aces, another three.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
And here's Melbourne. Pass to Horston. Johnson outside. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Gray outside. Here's Wilson. Guarded by Dolson. The fadeaway. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Pass to Horston. Here's Johnson. To end the run. That'll fall for her 7th bucket. 7 of 15 this game.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Here's Gray. Add another basket to her impressive total. It's her 9th against 12 attempts. Here's Heidemann. Pass to Horston. Up top, Johnson. Shoots over Carter. Johnson can't get it to go. Now Gray. Back to Smith. And they pick up 2.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
Seattle with the ball. Johnson outside. Pass to Melbourne. Heidemann. Goes up from the top of the key. She can't get that one. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Gray outside. Wilson sets a screen. Inside. Over Dolson. Again, Las Vegas.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Up top, Johnson. Pass to Melbourne. Now Heidemann. From the arc. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Now Talbot. Outside Carter. Here's Talbot. The three. Out to Gray. Shoots the three. Outside Carter. Talbot. Pass to Gray. Kicks it out to Smith. Beyond the arc. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Oh, look at Smith showing off a little bit of range. She's good at going after those three-point opportunities.
Johnson outside. Tries the spin move. Trying to get back on track. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
At the line for the Storm, Jordan Horston. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
She misses the free throw. And the Aces making a change here. And she sinks the second.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Outside Lloyd. Gray. Back to Lloyd. Pass to Gray. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Now Johnson to the middle. Here's Heidemann. From down in the low post, it goes.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
Now here's Gray. She's tightly guarded. Parker Tyus outside. Lloyd from long range. And that one coming off an assist by Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
To the inside. Now Heidemann. Yep, it's good. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
And drive home safely.